Hi everyone, this is Mel and I have a little DIY for you here. If you're like me and you like to plan ahead with your projects for the next Christmas, you might want to stay tuned, and I'll show you what you can do with a tree that you think might be at its end of life because of the lights not working. Here, I bought this tree at a Goodwill at one of my thrifting hauls, and this tree originated from Hobby Lobby in the US, and it's 7.5 foot. It has 2,500 or so tips and 650 clear lights, which are not working. And most people, when they have a tree and the lights stop working, they either donate it, like this one here, or they toss it out in the trash. So if you have a tree like this and you'd like to repurpose it in your own home and turn it into something fresh, something new, I'll show you what is a possibility. So I bought the tree for $8.49, and the original price on the Hobby Lobby tree, I'll try and zoom in here, was $400. And the tree is from 2019, so it's only a few years old. And I'll show you the box, which is quite crappy, but it's a really nice tree. This is the bottom part. It comes in 3 sections, and this has all the incandescent lights still attached to this one. And I have a tree which I did the same thing for this coming year, and I found this other one, and I did not need a large tree, even though this is a 7.5 footer, and I wanted to have a secondary tree in a bedroom for a tabletop or just a corner. So here's what you can do. You can take the incandescent lights off, make sure you wear gloves, and take that from me, who has experience getting cuts and bruises, and it just happened recently last year, so I wear gloves now. And the bottom part I'm going to discard, and I'll show you what I did with the top 2 sections. So these are all the lights I took off. As you can see, I just cut them off, just using your typical scissors and your safety gloves. And take all the lights off. You have to be very patient, and I am, only because I know what the end product will look like, and I know I can save a lot of money. If you go to a big box store, even for a tabletop tree, you're looking at maybe $150 for a decent one. And this one here is very, very nice, and it's a bit of a mixed branch type tree. So all these old incandescent lights are gone bye-bye, and I cut them all off, the top 2 sections, and I'm forgetting about the bottom section, even though you can do that as well. And if you still want a 7.5 footer, then by all means use all 3 sections. But I decided to convert this into like an approximately 5-foot tree with 2 sections. So I have the top section and the middle section now acting as the bottom section. So I'll show you the end result here. And it looks quite decent for me. All the lights have been removed, and come Christmas time this year, 2023, I will be adding my own micro LED lights, or I think they're also known as fairy lights, the tiny dot ones, and you can hardly see the cords because they're so thin. So all the incandescents are removed. All I have now are the 2 sections, branches. They look great. They protrude here nicely, so you have your typical old school style inner branches, but the outside limbs are very nice and modern, and they can hold quite a number of ornaments. And again, the tree stand. So this is the middle section going to the bottom, and then of course you have your top section. So a 7.5 foot tree was just turned into a nice 5.5 or approximately 5 foot tree. So this can go in a corner in a bedroom, or it can go on a tabletop, or if you have a smaller space, then this can go in a nice corner, and this can be your main tree if you want. So any tree that's 7.5 feet or 7 feet or 8 feet or whatever, you can bring it down to approximately 5 feet, or keep it the same and start over. You can go to Home Depot or Lowe's and get the micro LED lights with 8 different functions or 10 functions, and you can strip down the old incandescents off your old tree and have a brand new tree. Like, why would you need to go and spend $300 or $400 on a tree? I would prefer getting Santa to bring me gifts worth $300 or $400 that I can have under the tree. That's what you have to think about. If you want to spend $400 on a new tree, by all means, go ahead. But if you're like me and you like to use your money in other areas, then you know, you might think about this DIY. But anyway, food for thought, and hope you're enjoying the rest of your day here, and I'll cut it at that. So take care, and we'll talk soon. If you do like my video, please consider subscribing. That would be great. And like the video, make a comment, and whatever. So hope this finds you well, and we'll cut it there. Thank you.